best update ever that lets you ride a little mini Lego ATV. What up, everybody? My name's Impractical, and welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. Today we got the Lego event. That's right, the part 1 for the Lego event where we're gonna unlock Tails, Sonic, and so much more. Okay, this update is amazing. First of all, I'm riding a little Lego ATV, like I said in the intro. Super excited about that. Sad that it's not a permanent mount, but you know what? Let's just forget about it and get into the guide. Alright, starting with the first event task, it's collect 3,000 Lego rings. Now this is a huge departure from what we had before, where we had to go collect 10,000, and we saw that in those sponsored videos. So glad they tweaked it a bit, because the event stat does not work for any of these tasks. So it's really good that they did tweak this. But you guys are going to see that it's pretty simple. All you got to do is make several laps around Lego Brick Hill to collect them. It should not be that hard and be pretty quick to complete. There is a nice little spot at the bottom, you're going to see it on screen, where there is a bunch of these Lego rings that you can pick up. I love this spot a lot because I could just come back around once it refreshes and get a huge chunk each time. Next up, we have defeat 500 Lego Badniks, and I called it! If you guys saw my last video, I did mention that I'm predicting that we're gonna have to do 500 Lego Badniks. Glad to see that was predictable. But gonna be honest with you guys, we have no mounts for this one. We can't use the tornado. So if you have yourself a shadow skin or a super shadow skin, any of the shadow skins that have Chaos Spear, I highly recommend you use that, because guess what? You can start popping off and destroying as many Badniks as possible. Now there are a few good locations, and you're gonna see them on screen, as well as me decimating a bunch of Lego Badniks. But do keep in mind that you want to make sure you hit them, because apparently there's a lot of other destructible objects besides the Badniks. Next, we have find 200 gold bricks. Now this one's pretty easy. It's just you gotta run around the entire map and you will be picking up gold bricks. Now this entire time, I highly recommend, if you haven't figured it out yourself, but do use Magnet. Magnet helps a lot, especially for these gold bricks and for the rings. I really don't have to say that, guys. You should already know how this works. But yes, do collect them, and you will see a location on screen that is a great spot to pick up a bunch of gold bricks at once. There are also some offside locations, but again, these areas are really good, especially when you're trying to farm these as quickly as possible. Now it's time to rebuild 50 Lego structures, and this one was pretty interesting. We actually don't have to look for 50 individual Lego structures. If you're going to see on screen, I'm going to be hitting the same couple locations back to back. That's right. These things fall apart and you got to rebuild them again. You don't have to look for 50 individual locations. Just find the good 5 or 6 or 10 of them and try to just cycle through them over and over, waiting for them to refresh and fall apart, and then rebuild them up again. It's that easy, and thank God it's that simple, because we did not get the event stat and I do not want to be sweating any longer for this event. And lastly, we got to destroy 50 Eggman structures. Now this one is again pretty cake. You can just go off with Shadow himself and start spamming Chaos Spears. You can also go with Chaos Blast. It doesn't have to be Chaos Spears. Just pick whatever you like and you're comfortable with. But I will be honest, there is a lot of things that can get in the way with the tracking. You can start hitting up the flowers. You can start hitting up other Badniks. You can start hitting other things that you're not intending to hit. So do keep in mind on that with the tracking. But yeah, this is pretty easy. The center area was a pretty nice spot, because guess what? You got a total of, I believe, around 8 of them there. So you can just smash with them, as you're going to see I'm doing on screen with Super Shadow, and then you can go cycle around to the routes, especially going around the map, make your way back to the center, and then rinse and repeat. It's that easy. It is time to max these skins out. That's right, guys, I got to keep my account 100% maxed. So yeah, kind of surprised that Tails ended up being a ring dominant character with some luck. That's pretty interesting. I'm glad that Lego Tails can fly. I'll show that off in a minute, but again, the stats are pretty interesting here, to say the least. I'm kind of hoping that by the time I collect all the Lego skins and max them out, I could do a proper video showcasing each one and their stats, and then going over which is the better one. But Lego Sonic, as a legendary skin, he turned out to be balanced with, I think, a plus 15 at the end for Magnet. Again, really interesting choice, but yeah, that's what we got so far. I can't wait to compare them to the other Lego skins once they drop. Now, we're going to be going and doing a little quick showcase of what the skins look like walking around. Now we can't forget the other additional rewards. Omochao is a pet that we've gotten many times in the past, so glad to see it's back. And then the Sonic and the Tails Blur Trail are, again, they're nothing new. We've gotten them before in the past. So I kind of do wish we were able to get, I don't know, maybe some Lego themed trails, but maybe we will be seeing that next week or the following week. Some special trails just to fit the theme of the event. But, you know, fingers crossed. I'm really hoping for that, guys. Can't wait for the mechs, though. Those are I'm really excited about. Now, here is Lego Sonic, maxed out in all his glory, and I am loving this skin. I'm so happy about it. Don't care too much for the stats, but I'm glad to have this skin. They were really true to what a Lego figure looks like. You can tell from the way he walks and runs around. Wait, we need to fix it. Woo! That's much better. Okay, yeah, definitely I couldn't forget the trail. But yeah, he looks pretty solid. Running animation. I love the details on the figure. It is really true to the Lego figure for Sonic. So, you know what? 10 out of 10. You guys did an amazing job with this. All right, taking a good look at Tails. And again, the attention to detail. It is beautiful. Strike, what are you doing, man? Your talents are amazing. Honestly, guys, I really love this. The authenticity to this is beautiful. I love the way these figures look. You can't be disappointed. You gotta respect the artwork to this because it's just so beautiful. All right, enough showering it with praise. But yeah, as you guys can see, I definitely had to add the Tails Blur Trail. You got him running around a bit. He's looking really nice. Look at that speed. Look at the jump. Look at the boost. Okay, you guys can't find nothing wrong. If you're a Tails fan, I know you're hyped to have this skin in your collection. And it's time to glide, and what the You know what? I really was hoping to see how the Tails would animate, but that's a nice surprise. I know they like to they probably just for time's sakes, they kept it very simple. I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line they will update the skin to include a proper animation, hopefully. But you know what? Let's ask nicely and see. Almost didn't show this, but if you guys are wondering how I got the little ATV to ride around in, obviously you can go up here. You got well, I'm gonna switch to my avatar. Hold up, and you just go here and interact, and there you go. You got yourself a little vehicle to ride around with. I really love this edition. This is probably the best edition. Now, can you please make this a permanent mount? I'm just asking. Please make it a permanent mount. I really want this in my collection as much as I want the mechs. And that is it for the guide. I know, pretty quick, simple, and sweet, and we showcased a lot. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I love it. This was a really good event. I enjoyed the world. It didn't felt really that bad for me. I just locked in, so I can't complain too much about it. Even though I didn't have the event task, I can honestly say this was a pretty decent, chill event, and the skins were well worth it. Not so much for the pets and trails, but I am hopeful for the following weeks to see how that plays out, and then I'll probably do a big review at the end to decide how well this event pans out compared to the other events throughout the year. And yeah, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know how you felt about it. What do you think about it? How do you think this is going to play out? I really want to hear from you. And also, don't forget to leave a like. It helps the video out. It helps me out. Let me get noticed. I want to be noticed, people. And also subscribe. Please subscribe. Come on, guys. Help me get to 10K before the end of the year. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take it easy, have fun, keep playing, and yeah, definitely join my Discord server, people. Come on, we're a fun bunch. Just join. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.